So this is my friend, Ranger Anthony. Ranger Anthony, these are my friends, Chloe, Kayla, and Chase.
Hello.
Ranger Anthony knows all about dinosaurs, and he's going to teach us a little bit more about them today.
Perfect. Awesome, you guys. Are you guys having a good day so far?
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you have a favorite dinosaur?
T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Dinosaurs.
T-Rex. What's your favorite, bud?
T-Rex.
T-Rex. What's Mr. K's favorite?
Brachiosaurus.
Brachiosaurus. Like these two guys, the T-Rex and our Brachiosaurus, huh? So guys, yeah, I'm Dinosaur Ranger Anthony, and I teach kids all about dinosaurs. And I own a small little business called Stomp Chomp Roar, because that's what dinosaurs did, right? Did they stomp?
Yes.
Did they chomp?
Yes.
And then they tweeted like birds, like a chicken. Or did they roar, hopefully, right?
I hope they do that.
You want them to roar, to tweet like a chicken? We'll
Yes.
get the chicken out of here, okay? But you guys, we're gonna learn all about dinosaurs, about paleontology, fossils, and even do a volcano experiment today, okay? Now I wanna teach you 3 things to be a real dinosaur, right? Do you guys see any dinosaurs out here?
No.
No, there's no dinosaurs, huh? And that's because they all went extinct, right? So right here on my little poster right here, we can see all the different rock layers in the Earth's history. And you guys see those people up there at the top? That's all of us here today at Mr. K's. And underneath the ground right here, we have all kinds of layers of dirt and rock and mud and all sorts of fossils. Now, all those pretty colors right there are just all the different time periods in the Earth's history. And you see that green color? That's when dinosaurs lived. So dinosaurs live in the Mesozoic era, and it has 3 time periods. And I bet you guys might have heard of one of these names: the Triassic period, the Jurassic period, and the Cretaceous period. So if you guys have heard of Jurassic Park or Camp Cretaceous, that's where they get the name for those books, TV shows, and movies. But again, dinosaurs only lived in that green section long ago. Now this friend right here, do you guys know this one's name?
Nope. No.
What's he kind of look like? Does he look like a dinosaur?
No, not really.
He kind of looks like some sort of weird lizard, right? Well, this one's the Dimetrodon. Can you guys say Dimetrodon?
Dimetrodon.
Perfect. Now my Dimetrodon right here, he actually lived a little bit before the dinosaurs. Do you guys remember what color the dinosaurs lived in?
The green.
The green, that's right. My Dimetrodon, even though I bought him in dinosaur toys at the store, lived down here in the blue section. And dinosaurs only lived in the green. So my Dimetrodon right here is technically not even a real dinosaur. So we'll stick that one in the blue, in the volcano, okay? Now the second thing to be a real dinosaur, dinosaurs only lived on land. Do you guys live on land?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys aren't mermaids, right? Do you want a mermaid tail?
No.
No, you wouldn't take any mermaid tails? You don't want a mermaid tail? You could have been King Triton, right? But let me grab this friend. Do you know this one's name?
No. Megalodon?
Very close. Megalodon's the prehistoric shark. This one's the Mosasaurus. Can you say Mosasaurus?
Mosasaurus.
So our Mosasaurus right here, does it fly up in the sky?
No.
Does it live on land? Does it swim in the water?
Yeah.
That's right, and dinosaurs only lived on land. So even though I bought this one in the dinosaur toys at another store this time, we see it in books, movies, and TV shows all about dinosaurs. The Mosasaurus is technically not even a real dinosaur because he's down there in the water, living in the water. He's just a prehistoric marine creature that lived with the dinosaurs. And that leads me to this one, a lot of people's favorite. What's this one's name? Pterodactyl. Do you know his real name?
Nope.
What's his real name? Can you guys say Pteranodon?
Pteranodon.
Pteranodon. That's right. So Pteranodon's his real name, and pterodactyl is just like its nickname. Now, does this one swim in the water like a penguin? No, he flies up in the sky, right? And remember, dinosaurs only lived on land. So my Pteranodon right here was flying over the dinosaurs. So that means he's technically not even a real dinosaur either, and just a prehistoric flying reptile. So we'll stick him back up there on the volcano in his nest, okay? And that leads me to the last thing to be a real dinosaur. Do you know this one?
Triceratops.
Triceratops, that's right. And what kind of creature is this one?
It looks like an alligator.
An alligator? Maybe a crocodile? You guys, when you go to the zoo, crocodiles have a V-shaped nose and alligators have a U-shaped nose. So this one's an ancient crocodile called the Sarcosuchus. Can you guys say Sarcosuchus?
Sarcosuchus.
Perfect. Now my Sarcosuchus right here doesn't have the last thing to be a real dinosaur. So my Triceratops, you see how his legs go straight down? Dinosaurs' legs go straight down in an upright stance. Their legs go below their body. But when we look at my crocodile right here, does its legs go straight down? No, they're going out to the sides like this, right? So dinosaurs' legs go straight down, but our reptiles of the world, like crocodiles, alligators, lizards, turtles, their legs go out to the side. They're sprawled out to the side, they're rubbing their tummies on the ground, and they have a tail that drags back there behind them. So you guys, those are the 3 things to be a real dinosaur, okay? You lived back during the Mesozoic era, you had to live on land, and your legs went straight down. Now your guys' legs go straight down, right?
So I'm a dinosaur. Yeah.
You guys live on land, right?
Yeah.
Are you dinosaurs?
No.
No? Do you want to be a dinosaur?
No.
Or what about a dinosaur for a pet? What about a pet dinosaur, like our Protoceratops right here? So this one's a cousin to the Triceratops. It has no horns up there on its head, and it's only the size of a dog. So this one would have been eating all kinds of grass, so then maybe we wouldn't have to mow anymore, huh? But if you wanted a meat eater, maybe I would suggest a Spinosaurus. So this one right here is my baby Spinosaurus, you guys, and his name's Paleo, which is like paleontology, which is the study of the past by looking at all kinds of fossils. Now, Paleo right here is a theropod. Can you guys say theropod?
Theropod.
Perfect. And that's a meat eater that walks on 2 legs. So my Spinosaurus is like a cousin to our T-Rex or our Velociraptors, you guys. But our Spinosaurus right here never fought the T-Rex. And that's because they find Spinosaurus fossils in northern Africa where the pyramids are at now, but they find T-Rex fossils here in North America in the United States. So they never would have fought each other long ago. But this one didn't live in the desert like it is there now. It would have been more swamps and grasslands, and they would have been able to eat all kinds of fish from the rivers. Do you guys want to feed him a fish?
Yes.
Perfect. Feed him one of those guys. Awesome, good job. He loves all kinds of fishes, huh? Perfect. You guys like fish? Some fish sticks?
I don't eating
Perfect.
fish.
So Spinosaurus would have ate all kinds of fish. Now you guys have probably heard of a carnivore, right? They eat all kinds of meat, and a piscivore is this one. He's eating all kinds of seafood. A herbivore eating plants, and an omnivore is eating all kinds of things, huh? Now my Spinosaurus right here, did he have spikes on his tail? I don't know. I don't think so, right? So our Stegosaurus has those spikes on their tail called thagomizers. Can you guys say thagomizers?
Thagomizers.
Perfect. And that's just the silly name that they gave to those spikes right there. But we'll sit our Spinosaurus down for a minute. Now, in the Jurassic Park movies, they had to bring back the dinosaurs, right? So what they said happened was they found a mosquito like this one. So there's a real mosquito bug. You see him in there? He's a real mosquito, and I'll even show him to our viewers here real quick. So right there is our mosquito. Now in the Jurassic Park movies, you guys, what they said happened in the pretend movies was this mosquito was flying around during that green section we talked about, the Mesozoic era. Our mosquito landed on a dinosaur like Mr. K, or maybe like our Spinosaurus down here, huh? So our mosquito started sucking out the dinosaur blood, just like those pesky mosquitoes do to us in the summertime. And then when our mosquito was done with its lunch, it flew away and landed on the trees, just like the trees we have outside, and it got covered in tree resin. It's kind of like tree sap. Now that tree resin became hard as a rock, our mosquito died inside, you guys, and then the scientists from the Jurassic Park movies, they found it, they got little needles, and they went in there and they got out the dinosaur blood. And that's how they say they brought back the dinosaurs in the movie. But how do you guys think the dinosaurs all died? What happened to the dinosaurs? An asteroid? What do you think?
Because of the volcano.
A volcano? Do you have a guess?
I think both.
A little bit of both? What about aliens? Did aliens take them away on their spaceship?
No.
I hope not, huh? They would need a big spaceship if there were aliens, though, huh? Now, we believe that a big rock came from space. So when the rock is up in space, it's called an asteroid. When that rock enters our Earth's atmosphere, it's a meteor. And when we find all the pieces down on the ground, it's called a meteorite. So that asteroid, that meteor, is going to hit the Earth half on land and half on water. So the part of the meteor that hit the water sends a big wave across the world, right? Causing all kinds of flooding. And the part of the meteor that hit the land is going to send dirt and rock and dust up into the sky, and it's going to black out the sun. So without the sun, two things are going to happen, right? Is it going to get colder? Because we don't have the sun to help warm us up, and then all the plants are gonna die, huh? And if there's no more plants, then our plant-eating dinosaurs, like my Parasaurolophus right here, is gonna run out of food to eat. And if there's no more Parasaurolophus or Triceratops or Ankylosaurus, then our T-Rex right here, our king of the dinosaurs, this one's gonna run out of food to eat too. So all of our dinosaurs are slowly gonna start running out of food to eat, huh? And then maybe even some earthquakes and some volcanoes. Do you guys want to explode the volcano?
Yes.
Perfect. All right, so I got 4 ingredients to get it to explode, okay? And we'll start off by saving our pteranodon, because that one's still a pretty cool prehistoric creature. Now right here, I've got a little bit of water, baking soda, my vinegar, and my secret ingredient is my dinosaur blood. Is it real dino blood?
Probably not.
Probably not. Or what do you think it really is?
I don't
We'll
know.
figure out in a second, okay? So first we'll start off with some water, okay? So we'll grab my water and we'll mix it up to that little line right there. And we'll fill it up. Perfect. And now we're gonna add our baking soda, okay? I'll grab my baking soda. We'll open up this jar and I'll do 3 scoops of my baking soda, okay? Can you guys help me count to 3? There's 1. There's 2. 3. Perfect. Now, do you guys like popsicles?
Yum.
Now, after you eat them all, what's left?
The popsicle stick.
The sticks, that's right. So these are my popsicle fossils or my popsicle bones. We'll grab a purple one for a famous dinosaur from a long time ago. So we'll go in and we'll stir up our water, you guys, and all that baking soda is starting to dissolve or disappear into the water. Making my water kind of cloudy now, huh? Perfect. Now we'll grab our dinosaur blood, okay? And we're gonna do 3 scoops of my dinosaur blood as well. But first, what does it kind of look like? Is it like slime or ketchup for our French fries?
It looks gooey.
It looks kind of gooey.
It looks like
Some soap?
red
What's Mr.
soap.
K think?
I think it looks like paint.
Some paint? So we'll do 3 scoops of our dino blood, okay? There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. Perfect. Now my dinosaur blood is just some red soap. Because if it was real dinosaur blood, I'd hopefully have my own dinosaur island by now, right? That would be super cool. But we'll go in and we'll mix up our ingredients, and now it's turning into our hot lava. Because do you guys like to walk on the floor as lava?
Yeah.
That's super fun, huh? As long as you don't burn your toes though, right? All right, so we're gonna pour this into our volcano now, all right? So we'll fill that up. And now we gotta grab our last ingredient, our vinegar. And when our vinegar touches all that baking soda we added, that's what causes the volcano to explode. It makes a chemical reaction. So we'll add our vinegar in here. All right, are you guys ready? Should we leave our Dimetrodon down there? He's not even a real dinosaur, right?
Yeah.
All right, here it goes, okay? 3, 2, 1.
I'm scared.
So there goes all of our hot lava out of our volcano, and it's getting on our poor Dimetrodon down there, huh? And maybe he likes to go for a little lava bath. Should we stick him on top?
Yeah.
See you later, Dimetrodon. But you guys, after all of our dinosaurs went extinct, how do we know they lived here?
They're bones.
They're bones, right? They're fossils. So let's look at a couple fossils here really quickly. What do you think this one could be?
T-Rex.
A T-Rex tooth? Here's my T-Rex tooth right here. Look how tiny this is, or look how big this is compared to our T-Rex tooth right there. So our T-Rex has 50 to 60 of these big sharp teeth, for eating all kinds of meat, huh? Now this one's way bigger than that tooth. What do you think it could be?
A horn.
A horn? A unicorn's horn?
No.
Or maybe a dinosaur horn? From our Triceratops. So our Triceratops is the three-horned face. And that's because they have three horns on their head. Now their little horn is like our fingernails, so it might have broke kind of easier. But this one right here, you guys, would have been backed by bone, and they would have used it maybe to fight the T-Rex. Because if the T-Rex got poked with the horn, can it go to the hospital and get a Band-Aid? No, there's no dinosaur doctors, right? So T-Rex has to make sure not to get hurt with the Triceratops horn. You guys want to feel this one?
Wow.
Perfect.
Whoa, it's hot.
Right? It kind of looks like wood, huh? Now this one is something we call a replica. So it isn't the real fossil, but it's a replica. So what they do at the museum is they make a mold of the real fossil, and then when they take out the real fossil from the mold, it leaves a hole, and they pour in resin, and it makes the replica fossil. So it has all the same little cracks and holes as the real one, but it's not going to fall into pieces right here down on the ground, huh? Would you guys want horns on your head?
No.
No horns on your head? I think it would be kind of cool. Now my next one is this big guy up here. Do you have an idea what this one is?
I think that's like a little stone that was from the volcano.
Ooh, a stone from the volcano? What about this one? Do you remember what this has on its back?
The spikes.
It's spikes? Those are called plates. So those are Stegosaurus plates. So this one is my big dinner plate, so I can put all my food on there at dinner time. Would that be a good idea?
No.
Probably not, huh? It wouldn't even fit in the dishwasher. But this one, you guys, is our Stegosaurus plate that they're going to use for protection from some dinosaurs like the Allosaurus. Because our T-Rex right here and our Stegosaurus, they never would have seen each other because they lived in different time periods during the Mesozoic era. Now, one of my last ones is the Maiasaura. Can you guys say Maiasaura?
Maiasaura.
Perfect. And that name means good mother lizard. Now, this one they find taking care of their babies down by their nest. And they also find something really cool. So at my house, I have a 4-year-old. And when she wanted a hot dog or some chicken nuggets, I would chop them up into little pieces so that she wouldn't choke. Our Maiasaura was biting off the ends of leaves and putting tiny little leaf pieces down in the nest for the babies to eat. So maybe they wouldn't choke either. And that's another reason why they named it the good mother lizard. Now, do you guys want to hear what it sounded like?
Yes.
So our Maiasaur and our duck-billed dinosaurs, they believe made somewhat of a foghorn-like noise. So I can grab my little horn down here, turn it into my lightsaber, and I can blow a little bit of air into it, and it's going to sound like our Maiasaur. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, here it goes, okay? Do they sound like that? And do they sound kind of like a dinosaur cow? And maybe the leader could warn them a T-Rex is coming. Or maybe it's just time to walk to the watering hole after a long day of eating all kinds of plants. But that one's our Maiasaur right there. Now this meat eater down here, we gotta end with a meat eater, right? A carnivore. So this one is a cousin to our T-Rex. It's another theropod like I mentioned earlier. Now this one's the Carnotaurus. Can you guys say Carnotaurus?
Carnotaurus.
Perfect. Now my Carnotaurus, its name means the meat-eating bull. So it's the only true meat eater that has horns up there on its head. So this one, you guys, was a very silly dinosaur, sometimes called the cheetah of the Cretaceous period for how fast it was for being big, kind of like a T-Rex. And its head kind of is really squished, right? Almost like a pancake, so it's not as wide as our T-Rex. But when we look at a dinosaur head, which one's the eyeball? Dinosaurs have always so many holes in their head, huh? Do you guys think it's this one?
No.
Could it be the middle one?
No.
Maybe this one?
Yeah.
Or what about that one, its nose?
No.
Or what about those on top? Then when they look, they'd be looking at the sky all day, huh? Wouldn't that be silly? But you guys, the best way to always find a dinosaur's eyeball hole is to count 2 holes, just like how they have 2 eyes from the back of their head. So there's number 1, and number 2 is where their eyeball is gonna be. These other holes are called fenestra. Can you guys say fenestra?
Fenestra.
Perfect. And that's just the name for those extra skull openings that are helping their head not be so heavy, and maybe even helping their brain stay cool inside their skull. But that one's our Carnotaurus skull, you guys. Now, which one was your favorite dinosaur that I showed you guys today? Or maybe the volcano. Was the volcano cool?
Yeah. I like the volcano.
And the Spinosaurus, he's super cool. You guys want to give him one more pet?
Yeah.
Very cool. He doesn't like fingers, huh? He just likes all kinds of fish. But here's a Spinosaurus again, one of my favorite if I had to pick one dinosaur. But thank you guys so much for joining me for today, okay? And learning all about paleontology, prehistoric life, dinosaurs, and all kinds of fossils. And even meeting little Paleo here and feeding him all kinds of fish. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day today, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Awesome. Do you guys have dinosaur claws? Perfect. Awesome. Those are great claws. Have fun, okay?
You too.
Thank you, Dino Ranger Anthony.
You're so welcome.